Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I'm a part-time reseller located here in St. Louis, and I've got some stuff to list, so let's get into it. All right, so I went to Salvation Army yesterday and got quite a bit of stuff to list today. We'll go through it here. I'll take this, set this stuff up here. Candle. So this is a Salvation Army we go to quite a bit. And it's kind of hit or miss. You know, we've had some really good stuff there over time, but the prices have been going up, it seems like, lately. But I found, you know, one day we'll go and the prices are crazy. The next day we'll go, the prices are not as crazy. And yeah, it's but this is what I got here. So I got some shoes here. These need to be clean, so I probably won't list these quite yet. But this stuff I all need to list. So let's dig in. So this is a bundt cake pan, and so you got to be careful because you can't list bundt cake pans unless they're from a specific brand, which is Nordic Ware. And I don't know if you can see that. This is actually a Nordic Ware made in the USA, so I can use the word bundt on this. And this one in particular is called a holiday tree bundt. So we're gonna look this up. Nordic Ware holiday tree bundt. There it is. Wow, that's not as good as I was hoping. How much was this? We paid $5, and wow, not selling very good. It's obviously the wrong time of year. Because this is more of a Christmas item, and these are showing results from the last 90 days, which is well after Christmas. Yeah, there's one that sold for $35. That's pretty good. I don't know why. This one's a good deal. I should just buy this and resell it. But yeah, a brand new for $35, pre-owned for $25. Let's look at just pre-owned. Yeah, $25. Best offer on $35, $32. Okay, that's all right. You know, I'm going to price this one a little bit high, and just hold on to it. It's going to sell better, no doubt, during Christmas time. So that's fine. I'll hold on to it for a while. Great used condition. I don't think there's any. There's maybe a few. It looks like batter. Yeah, I should clean that up just a tiny bit. Yeah, that's in good condition. Okay, so check all this stuff here. Advanced editing. I'm going to use my standard template there, which just says, you know, basically reiterates my return policy, which is free returns, no questions asked. I just, you know, somebody opens a return, I accept it pretty much without question. It just makes it easier on me. I don't stress about it. I'm going to do $29.99 plus we're going to do a flat $4.99 shipping. It's going to say first class. This is not going to go first class. I just, again, I'm going to price this basically how I feel a consumer is going to want to buy it. And I don't think a consumer is going to be put off by paying a small amount of shipping fee on this. I would rather keep it under $30, but I want to charge a little bit of shipping. In reality, it's going to cost like $10 or $12 to ship. But in total, you know, I'm going to get about $35, and I paid $5. So I'm about, you know, double my money on this. It's not going to be a great one. 12 by 12 by 9 it will probably go, and it's probably going to weigh 2 pounds. Yeah, 2 pounds. All right, promotions. So some of y'all might have seen that eBay has now changed how they do promotions. They can no longer, as of July 1st, so I'm sorry, July 11th, about a month from now, you cannot do 1% minimum promoted listings. You have to do at least 2%. So a lot of people are kind of pissed off about this. I don't really mind. Promotions work really well for me. The way I think about it is if, you know, would I be willing to take a 2% discount? To give a 2% discount on an item if it means it sells? And universally the answer to that is yes. And so promotions just make sense for me. If somebody wants to buy it and I get charged 2% less, whether that consumer gets that cost or eBay gets the cost, doesn't really bother me either way. But I'm going to, you know, that's how I justify it. It makes sense for me. Not everyone, doesn't make sense for everyone. I realize that, but it makes sense for me. Okay, so I just saved a draft. What I'm going to be doing is going through all of these items and creating drafts first from the computer. I set them aside, and then I take it over to my photo station, and then I take photos and finish the draft there. So Next up is this Browning. So Browning is a good brand. It's a hunting brand, outdoor brand. This was brand new with tags, with $49.99 obviously is what it cost here. You'll see I actually paid up. I paid $20 for this, and I was really shocked that I bought this, or not shocked that I bought it. I was shocked that it made sense to buy, because I expected that at $50 retail value and $20 that it probably wouldn't make sense. But I'll show you here, like the sell-through rate's great, and people are consistently getting $50 for it. So I'm not going to make a ton of money, but it'll sell, and it'll sell quickly. And so might as well, right? This is a Browning Trapper Creek shooting vest. So you'll see here there's 84 listed. I'm going to sort or filter by new only, 72 listed. You'll see right at the $50 mark. Let's see how many have sold. 46 have sold, condition new. So yeah, sell-through rate is not as good as I thought. It's not bad by any means. 31 have sold, again, right around the $49 mark. Let me get the right number here. This is a sand. Let me add the word sand here because that's the color. And I'm doing this just so I can get, well, nobody sold the sand color. Okay, no worries. So we'll go back to one of these. Browning Trapper. This is also a size small, which, to be honest, is not a great size for hunting gear. I think the larger the size, the better. No judgment to hunters, but size small is generally just not going to be the best size. So I'm going to price this slightly under at $49.99. Some people are getting $51.99 here, which is great. I'm not gonna shoot for that. Let's see. So I need to change the size. I took the code out of that, the number, because that refers to the specific the specific model and color, and mine's different. So I'm changing the color here. Mine's a sand color. UPC. I'm going to add the UPC from my phone later, and so we'll do that. This is new with tags. Browning. I'm going to update color. No, I'm going to keep that. Sure. Change the color here to sand, and we'll put my return policy there. We're going to go $49.99 and free shipping. This is probably going to go first class, and it'll fold down to about 9 by 12 by 1. Let's call it 15 ounces. Again, we're going to promote at 2%, not 1%, 2%. All right, that's 2 drafts down. Set this aside here. Next up, what do we got here? All right, so Yankee Candles, great brand to watch out for. What did I pay for this? I just tore it off, $4. Yankee Candle's a good one to watch for. There's actually a couple of these at the thrift store, but this was the only one that was not lit. So I just grabbed the brand new one. Get off of there. There we go. State brand new. I did a quick comp. I didn't even look it up. At $4, I just knew it was worth it. This is a 14-ounce Juicy Peach. And I'm pretty sure when I looked it up, it was some like discontinued flavor. Not flavor, you don't eat it, but whatever. So Yankee Candle Juicy Peach 14.5. Let's see what's out there. So just one. An auction at $40. Looks slightly different than mine. Let's see if we've got any solds here. So no exact solds at this size. So let's remove the 14.5 from both searches, active and sold. And looks like 10 sold and 22 listed. So 50% sell-through rate should be fine. But look at that, $50, $60. That's a large one. Somebody's calling it rare. Sure, why not? A lot of 2. Those are like tiny ones though, it looks like. There's a Juicy Peach 3.7 ounces for $25. 22 again there. Okay, so I'm going to take this one here that went for $50. Again, mine's smaller, 14.5 ounces. Smells good. It smells like a Juicy Peach. So just need to update this. Mine is not 14 ounce or 22. Mine's 14.5 ounces. I'm going to remove some of these extra things. One single. I don't know why anyone would put one single in the title there. That doesn't help anything at all. So we'll remove that, remove some extra things. I also just really, I don't like when people use all caps. I got this great Chrome or Firefox extension called Change Case where you can just copy and paste. And it'll fix it to capitalize every word like that, so I don't have to go through and rewrite it, especially for when I copy a listing that has, in all, completely all caps. All right, Yankee Candle Juicy Peach, 14.5 ounce, new. I'll just maybe brand new, unlit. All right, new scent. That's what I was thinking of. Scent, not flavor. Is anywhere here it says 22 ounces I need to fix? It doesn't look like it. Okay. So we'll insert our custom template. And this one went for 50 bucks, $62 for 22 ounce. So I'm thinking like 40 bucks. Maybe $34.99 plus shipping. Let's do that. I like that. So $34.99 plus $9.99 in shipping. This is going to go in like probably 10 by 6 by 8. And it's going to be about 3 pounds because we'll have to pack it well. 2%. And we'll save. That's 3. What's next here? Okay. This one caught my eye. Photo Gear always does well. This one looked a little bit on the old side. I wouldn't call it vintage. I'd never heard of the brand Tarmac, but it just, I don't know, it stuck out. I could tell that this was a camera bag, an SLR bag, and you can see it has these inserts in here. It's in really good shape. It's the Expedition 3. I paid $2.99 for it. It didn't have a price tag on it, but the people know me there. They know that I'm not screwing around and trying to remove price tags, so they just price stuff for me when I bring something up that doesn't have a price tag. Tarmac Expedition 3. Let's see what we got here. So we got 12. We're going to change, looks like, oh, Tamrac. Yeah, what did I say? Tarmac? Yeah, Tamrac, excuse me. I must have had concrete on the mind. So let's do this. Let's see what we've got on the sold side. Let's see here. So 12, then I'm going to change the condition to used because mine is used. So good, 17 sold. Let's see what changing the filters does for it. So all of them listed are used. There's no new ones, and all but one. So this is a good pickup. I'm happy with this. Good sell-through rate. This will definitely sell. Looks like they're going my exact one. No, that's different. Yeah, they're all a little bit different. They're all going in like the $30 to $40 range. 5273. That's my exact one right there. So that one sold for 35. So I like that. This is going to be relatively cheap to ship. Obviously, you don't have to do a whole lot of packing on it. I'm going to fix the case on all of this. Okay, and then I end up having to do this. Take the word or out. Tamrac. Okay, so condition use. Good use condition, no rips, stains, or tears. Zippers work well. Okay, yeah. I think, this, I don't know what this is, like a sleeve, which this is the worst looking part of it. I'm debating just like not including this. This might not even come with it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this off. This thing kind of looks kind of gross. I'm gonna toss it. Still a good bag without it. Somebody probably added that later. Okay, zippers work well. Tamrac. Let's see. This all looks good. Insert that. And I'm gonna go $34.99 plus $4.99 in shipping. Again, it's not gonna go first class. It's unlikely it will. It's probably about a little bit over a pound, and it's going to be a larger box, probably 12 by 12 by 9. But I'm going to mark it as first class, and I'm going to charge $4.99 in shipping. In reality, it's going to cost more like $8 to $12 to ship, but that's okay. Because look, the buyers are looking to pay a total price. So I look at what I charge as a total cost. Really, a very, I don't break down. I do break down to charge shipping every once in a while, but I just look at it like a person who's buying something is going to get to a screen that says your item costs $50 to get it to your house. They generally don't care if it's like, $30 plus $20 in shipping. Like, it's in that case, I would much rather do like $50 free shipping because, the idea of paying $20 in shipping doesn't make a lot of sense. My point is here, like I charge a total shipping amount or a total amount that includes shipping all the time, even if it's like the actual amount that I'm charging is not accurate, because at the end of the day, a buyer is going to pay a total cost and they're not going to pay more than that. So I try to break down the shipping cost to be what I think makes sense for this particular item from like a purchase standpoint. All right, 2% and save as draft. All right, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do one more. So we've got these vintage hand puppets. Sesame Street, looks like we've got Cookie Monster here and Bert or Ernie. I don't remember who that is. There's no date on it. I did notice it had some writing on the back, so I'm gonna have to disclose that. I could probably try to get rid of it, but I'm not gonna do that. Looks like we paid $5 total for both of these. So what is this, Sesame Street, I'm pretty sure? Yeah, Sesame Street. So we'll call it Vintage Sesame Street Puppets. You can see it's pulling in from me looking it up on my phone earlier. Yeah, so who is, I can't remember this. So this is Ernie, great. Ernie Cookie. Let's see if anyone is selling this exact combo. Well, they are sort of. Okay, how are we gonna do these? So I'm really just trying to, I want to find, if I can, like the year or the decade. So none of these on here. I'm gonna remove Cookie. So yeah, that's exactly it. 1970s they're calling it. So it looks like just, yeah, it looks like just Ernie's going for $35. So that maybe I separate these. Let's see what just Cookie Monster is going to go for. Yeah, I think I'm going to separate these. I going into this, I was thinking I'd put them together, but yeah, that's why you don't do auctions. This is look at this listing. It's an auction for one, which is auctions just generally are going to generate less money unless you have a really in-demand product and it's really hard to get to know the value. But look at this picture too. That's not a good listing. That's what not to do here. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to definitely do these separately. It looks like these Cookie Monsters are going to go really well. This one's not in excellent condition, I would say. It's kind of dirty. I'm gonna have to disclose that there's some like cruft in the fur and charge a little bit less. I'm not gonna get 50 for it, but I'll get quite a bit. So used, generally good condition, no weird smells, non-smoking. I always put that for like, let me make sure. Yeah, it smells okay. I always put that for like plush and clothing. People don't want smoking stuff. Okay. Advanced editing. So I think I'm going to go with like $29.99 because again I've got $2.50 into this, and then we're going to do $4.99 in shipping. This will go first class, so that's $35. That, I'd be really happy with that. 8 by 6 by 4 probably, and we'll say 15 ounces. And whoops, and we'll promote this at 2%. All right. Now let's do this Ernie, and this is going to be our 6th listing, so one more than I was expecting to do, but that's okay. Ernie plastic. Let's see what, oops, I just copied that. Need to copy, paste. Let's see what the actives are. So there's 15 here, and again I'm gonna have to go low because the condition here is not super great. This is like $13 free shipping. I'm gonna go higher than that for sure. Oh, you know what I just realized? this guy's missing a hand. So look at that. See, he's got one arm there, or one hand, and this one's just like completely missing that hand. So unfortunately, we're not going to list this guy at all. He's going to go in the redonate pile right here, and he'll find another home, hopefully. But that's it. Okay, so I've got 5 things here. Now we need to actually go take some pictures. So let's do that. Okay, here's the photo station. And I'm going to go in the reverse order of what I just listed. So let's start with Cookie Monster here. Lay him down. All right. I'm going to open up the eBay app. So again, I have all these drafts saved from the computer. And now I go on my phone. And we're going to go one by one and just add photos. And then I'll confirm all of the details of those listings. And then we'll list directly from the phone. So there, we do a close-up of the fur. Other side. And then eyeballs there. Okay. Done with the photos there. Go back, just take a look at all this stuff. Looks good. List your item. All right, next up is the tamrack, not tarmac, tamrack. Okay, let's make this presentable here. There we go, looks better standing up like that. Okay, there's the tamrack expedition. There we go, get a close-up of the logo there. Get it from the side. From the back. Other side. And let's do one from the inside as well here. There we go. That's good, fine. That should sell pretty quick. All right, let's make sure this looks all good, good, good. Yes, yes. All right. What was next? I think it was the Yankee candle. The old Juicy Peach. Come on. There we go. All right, so just working my way through these drafts here. Add some photos of the candle. Great. We'll go ahead and open this up. Get a picture of the unburnt wick. I think that's good. Yeah, maybe I'll do the bottom too. Looks like it was $19.99 originally. Does it have the UPC on it? Yes, it does. Which is the one I needed? I needed to add a UPC to one of them. Oh yeah, it was the Browning vest here, so I'll remember to do that. This has got a little bit of hair on it, so we're gonna roll that off. There we go. Looks good. All right. So before I do pictures, I'm just going to add this UPC because I removed it. So that's under item specifics, and they have a little way you can scan. And there we go. Great. Okay. I'm going to take a variety of photos here. Why not? Takes me only an extra few seconds, and buyers appreciate having lots of photos of clothing. And why not? We'll do one more of measurements. I typically don't do measurements on new clothing, but we'll do it this time. This is a tool called the reseller ruler. I don't actually love it. I'm not a huge proponent of it. It's kind of annoying, but it does make my life easier sometimes. It's got like two yardsticks next to each other so you can just quickly do your measurements for clothing. There we go. And let's list. This one's going to take a second to list because of all the photos that I took. I just pile these on my to be binned pile right there. And we'll bin those here in a second after we're done with our last one, which is the bundt cake. Again, I'm only calling this a bundt cake because it is Nordic ware. If you have a bundt cake that's not branded Nordic ware, you will get it taken down and get a strike on your account, which is annoying. It's happened to me in the past. But this is a true Nordic ware, so I can call it a bundt cake. Go. Let's get some of the markings here. It says 10 cup there. We'll show that. It says holiday tree bundt there. We'll show that. And it says made in USA there. And Nordic ware. And then we'll flip it around for one more. There we go. Okay. So I now have 5 listings live. Well, as soon as that goes through. So we're going to pop back in here. Okay, so I've got 5 listings live. That's done. And we need to now inventory those. So after everything's listed, I make a local copy of all of the pertinent details so that I can track over time my sales and my inventory data. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to take one by one of what we just listed and add it to Airtable. So Airtable is the software that I use to manage my sales data and inventory. And so it's similar to like Excel or Google Sheets, spreadsheet software, but it has like added database functionality. So it allows you to do a little bit more advanced stuff with your data. I actually have a separate video where I talk through how I use Airtable to manage my inventory and sales. So I'll link that in the description as well in case you're interested. Okay, so I've got all 5 there listed, and now associate this with a receipt. Don't have a receipt for my trip to Salvation Army yesterday. So it was yesterday. Source was Salvation Army. Okay. And we're going to apply that. I got all of these at Salvation Army. And what did I pay? I paid $4 for the Nordic wear. I paid $20 for the vest. Yankee Peach was $4. Tamarack was $3. And the Muppet was, it ended up being $5 because it was $4.99 for 2, and I thought it was going to be $2.50 each, but instead it's $5 for 1. I'll still make some money on it. All right, list price, what did we say? Nordic wear is $29.99 plus $5 in shipping, so that's $34.98. Browning is $49.99 free shipping. I remember that. Yankee Candle, what was that? $34.99 plus 10. Hey, Annie, say hi. $34.99 plus 10, so that's $44.98. And then the Tamarack is, yeah, that's $40 roughly. And then Cookie Monster is $35 roughly. All right, so that pulls all that stores all the data so that I remember when I, sometimes some of the stuff's going to take forever to sell, so I'm not going to remember what I paid for it or where I got it. So I track all that, and the only thing left to do is say that it's listed on eBay, 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 eBay. There we go. All right, now I hop over to needs binning, and so in Airtable, since I've given everything, put everything in and did not give it a location, it is going to show up now on this needs binning list right here. So let's go put something away. I'm not going to do all of it right now. You don't need to see all of it, but we'll just let's take the Yankee Candle here, find a safe place for it. I don't want to just toss it in a bin. I'll put it up here. So this is B, so shelf B, and that's on 4, so B4. Come back over here, let me find Yankee, there we go. So we're just gonna give this one B4. And we're done. It's completely inventoried and listed. And that's it. I'm going to go through. I got a bunch of other stuff to inventory, but you don't have to watch that. But thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Bye.